Hey, how's it going? So, today I had a pretty decently cool idea. I want to draw a story real quick. A little quick sketch. I'm going to try to go as fast as possible and just get my ideas out there. Hopefully it's going to go well. I don't think I've done something like this before. I started drawing this character and I thought he looked kind of like me, right? And hold on, is that the right tag for what's playing in the background? Peace, beautiful. Let's see. Peace. There we go. Hope that that's not like crazy bad. So the idea that I have today is kind of like two people sort of expressing affection in their own way. Not so much love, but just caring and wanting to understand one another, but them not, doing it the right way. It's been a general point in my life, honestly. So as soon as I start, I'm like, I'm messing up, not effing up, messing up his arm. It's been a general point in my life here lately. And coworker was talking to me about his dreams, is what he wants to do to become an artist, and it had me really thinking that I've kind of been slacking on trying to make this a career. I'm ignoring calls from friends and who are artists, and I'm really just trying my hardest to fall into the background, honestly. It's kind of one of those things where if you don't succeed the first time, you kind of feel like you have to give up, because it just makes you feel like you're a fool. If you know what I mean. Like, you have to know what I mean. You've done these things. You're a human, right? But that's not necessarily the case, and I'm learning that all too slowly in my life. I wish I would have figured that out when I was still a teenager. Then I could really be further along than I am right now. But it's just not it's not the cards I was dealt, I don't want his feet to go. This is his leg. It's coming down this way. His feet should be coming out over here, right? This is his leg. His feet should be coming out over here. Yes? I don't really have a whole lot of control over the music that we get to listen to. I don't own any music that you're listening to. So if you don't really like it all too much, let me know. This idea was kind of inspired. I don't like this. It looks way too uncomfortable. This work was kind of inspired by, or this idea was kind of inspired by my coworker who was talking to me, telling me, certain things like how to build up connections and, just get yourself out there. You're kind of setting yourself up for failure if you don't even have a portfolio, and technically I don't. You guys can't see this. You can't see anything that I'm doing. Technically I don't. You're gonna have to bear with me on that. I don't have any software. Let's go. Boop. I do cheat a lot. And he's sitting there, he's telling me, he's like, look, dude, you're young, right? You ain't got no kids. You should really strive to do these things. You have the time, you have the energy on your hand. And I'm explaining to him, it's like, yeah, maybe, but I'm helping out a lot too. Like I'm not just sitting around. Like I got my family, I got people that I have to look after and help and take care of, And it's like, yeah, you could still do that, but don't, stop chasing your dreams or your ideas. There we go. That looks better. Just keep messing with it until it figures itself out. This is essentially what he was saying, He was an art teacher for some 12 years, and I don't know. Just kind of was like, okay, I guess I could try, There's no sense in... The other thing that brought me to this idea was the other day I was riding with my brother to go get some food, right? And he keeps telling me no whenever I offer a new suggestion to him, right? Let's go eat at this restaurant. Let's go, I don't know, go play this game somewhere. Go do something. And he'll tell me no. And he's sitting here probably listening to me. And I'm like, dude, you shouldn't do that. And he's like, do what? You're wasting all your time, Like you're probably not gonna die within the next, some odd days, but you're not gonna be this age at this moment again, right? This story has a happy ending, by the way. I know it looks very sad. He's supposed to look sad. Right? The way I'm thinking about this is kind of like the same idea as like Pixar's little... Is it Pixar? Where they have like these little skits. And again, I'm just really quickly drawing stuff out. I'm not trying to be, super detailed about it. But like a quick little story, hopefully that I can depict without writing anything, and you guys can still kind of pick up on it. Actually, we might be able to make this into an actual animation. I forget that I have that option. That's gonna take a lot of time, so I'm gonna try to do it like within a couple of frames instead of it being like a storyboard actually on my screen. I'm going to try to do it in a couple of frames. Let's see. Drawing guide. No, that's not right. That's not right. Add video, share, animation assist. There it is. I completely forgot. Let's see. Let's duplicate. Let's merge down, then duplicate. So we can make it a little bit thicker than it's been. I know that means I'm going to have to draw thicker, but I need it to be drawn thicker anyways. And so, this is, ooh, I don't like that. I think this one should go, I don't remember how it plays. How does it play? No, I don't like that. Hold on. Play. You're way too fast. Settings. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go to this one. It's gonna be kind of complex. I don't really want to talk about this part so much on how to draw it, because I feel like that's gonna take a lot of my time. Essentially, we can have this double back down here, like so. So you'll see this little sketchy frame thing going on. Let's bring that back down to like 4. And then duplicate. Very simple, right? This last one, duplicate again. We're going to keep it down here. We're going to have him drop the pencil. I wonder why this is still here. Oh, that's right. The onions, it's on max. I only need like 3, I think. Duplicate it again, and then we're going to edit this one, right? We're going to show his arms kind of given one of these little numbers. It's kind of crawling. It's sort of breathing in a little bit. Scribble this out like so. See how it looks so far. What? Where's it at? Okay, I see what happened. It started playing toward the beginning. So, technically, so if we start down here, that's so weird. I think I have it wrong. We might have to just do it the irregular way. I haven't used the animation in so long. What I'm having confusion about is I thought that it read upward. No, I'm sorry. I thought that it read down, and it looks like it's reading up. Is what's happening. When it reads the layers, it will read these little layers like this. It'll read it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's how it's picking up the images in the animation. So this one that's right here, I thought that this one that's right here is actually going after this one because it's reading upward. You see what I'm saying? So technically we're drawing our animation backwards. If we ping pong it, what happens? See, that's the way I wanted it to go. Like this. I think I can still fix it. I just don't like the fact that I'm drawing backwards. You know what I mean? Oh, it's ping-ponging. That's what's happening. What do you want? Go away. I'm doing things. Oh, where's my photo? Look at my photo! Ah! Oh, no. That's not it. Hold on. Somebody followed me too. I didn't realize that. Little picture of me. My office nose ring. It's funny. Alright, so but it's reading backwards. I don't like that. Let's duplicate it. It's also bugging me. You guys can't see it. Can't see what I'm doing. I might have to get rid of the onions down to like down to 1. There we go. We can actually keep his hair. Hold on. Make it easier on ourselves. No, I don't like this. I don't like how his foot looks. I can't go back. It's been drawn so many times. I just need to draw it once, and then I can copy and paste it. But it stands right now. So we're gonna duplicate it again. And bring them down just a little bit. Duplicate it again. Bring them down just a little bit. Duplicate it again. Bring them down just a little bit. Actually, let's have some footsteps come in. Some meaty boots. You know, you always have to have somebody come in there and save you. Truth of the matter is, a lot of us don't have people to save us. That's why we turn to stuff like the internet and YouTube and music, and you know, we have all these problems and all these things. I'm starting to see people push. Mental health issues a lot more here lately. Right? Because people haven't really noticed for the longest time that they too have mental problems, you know? Loneliness, like grieving, like these are problems that you have to deal with. And we oftentimes don't think that to be the case. I'm actually gonna have her standing already. So we got a bit of a problem here. My perspective is kind of off. See, my perspective line technically is like right here, and I'm having trouble plotting her foot on the ground. So if my perspective line is here, that means that I'm looking down at her feet as well over here. I feel like they should be like here. A lot of times we mistake kindness for affection. I do that myself a lot, and then I get attached, which is not good. This is another thing that you kind of have to realize what you're doing. You know, what is affection and what isn't. It's taking me an awful long time to draw these boots, even though they are so simple. Tori, you can't have a tall girl like that. Shut your face. Nobody asked you. Let's have it right here. Draw all these lines. My stomach's growling, man. I'm hungry. I always need to eat right while I'm recording. Okay. Now we're actually gonna lower all of this. Does that look right? Probably. Possibly. Let's bring it down to 2. 2. Alright, so we're actually gonna copy and paste this back a hair. Let's go ahead and copy. Oh no, it is there. Why does it look like it's not there? Oh, wait. He stays in a spot for a second. There's two of these. Two of these are kind of the same. So we're going to get rid of this one. I need to put something in my belly. My stomach is like what? I haven't been working out like almost ever nowadays. It's bad. This is trash. There's a trash can over here. You can't see it. It's over here. Oh. I'm balding. I'm getting old. It's 5. That's why I'm hungry. It's already 5:40. I ate at 11. I'm like trying to figure out why I'm still hungry. So my idea with this is to show my character, or the person that, it doesn't have to be me, it just looks like me, to show this character the fact that he needs to burst outside of his bubble in a way and start to listen to the different languages, sort of like love languages, honestly, or affection languages, whatever you want to call it, that people have, right? As it stands right now, he does feel alone and sad, right? But here pretty soon, somebody's going to come into his life, right? And it's going to be a moment where he doesn't understand what's happening, right? All he knows is, all he'll see is that, you know, this person is like, beautiful and amazing and cool and has all these cool things and all these cool stuffs. But when they try to communicate with each other, he'll do it with drawings and she'll do it with music, right? Because his way of getting communication by is visual, while as hers will be, I guess, auditorial? Is that the right word? Auditory? I might honestly have to stop recording and get something to eat. You guys can't see what I'm doing. That is so frustrating. Ooh, the thighs, mama. I have bulging knees. It's a cartoon. If you have a cartoon with no bulging knees, then you're not a cartoon. Do we want her to have shorts? Maybe a dress? That seems suggestive. There's nothing suggestive about people wearing dress. That is a very normal thing. Let's put one of those little short skirts thingies underneath it. If you want to learn how to draw, bro, just learn anatomy and learn perspective, and that's it. Like, if you can draw gestures, like, that's cool. But if you know anatomy, like, you know what a freaking hand looks like, right? You know that there's like these little dividing lines between hands right here, and then you know perspective, right? Let's say I'm not really doing a good job. I'm speed fucking I don't know. You know perspective? You know perspective? Then you could draw anything. You can draw anything. Drawing is easy. It did take me years and years and years and years to get to the point that I like. But I also didn't, this is part of the song where it's just like, it's eating at your ears. I like soft white noise, if that makes any sense. That's harsh white noise. It's not the right white noise. Alright. Oh, I gotta be careful of that. So what I'm doing wrong here is I'm sketching more onto the leg than there was in the previous image. You see how it's much darker? And the problem with that is that a lot of those details don't carry over. So we're going to duplicate. What I should do is I should draw her fully and then go back the opposite way is what I should do. Paste. Oh no! Merge down. Cool. Oh no! That's actually not cool. We're going to shift her up to the point where it's there. About right there. Then we're gonna merge down. And so if I did it right, just like so. Nice. Primary frame, onion skin colors. Well, that's pretty nifty. Does it show me what comes next and what goes forward? Where's the blue at? Oh, is this... That's because I'm on the final screen. I'm like, where's the blue? I don't understand. That's pretty cool. You're like an actual little animation artist. Okay, so essentially what that is and what that helps with... This music is on freaking 10, dude. In my ears it is, anyways. I'd hate to turn it down. I think that's the climax of that song. Essentially what's happening is the blue that you can see is what's going to come next in the frame, and the red is what's after. Why is that so useful? Well, if you look right here, you can see the point of where his head is coming out like this, like where he is currently, where his head used to be, and where his head is going to be when you draw it, obviously. As you saw at the end here, There is no blue because they can't predict your future, right? Why is that helpful? Because you can draw, like if I add another layer, I can then draw this shape right in between because I know what used to be there and I know what's gonna be there. That is so cool. I don't know why I didn't know this. I feel like I should know this. Y'all about to see a lot more animations. I'm just kidding. It takes too long. It takes way too long. But like if you're in, I guess, Disney or something like that, and you're wanting it to be free flowing, you know, having like 3 to 4 different, you know, frames just to do this, right? Then by all means you're gonna draw that face, you know, as you go along, right? Type thing. That's cool. That's really cool. I'm very sketchy right now. I don't feel like I'm in the zone. There are times where I feel like I'm in the zone. I'm not currently in the zone. I want to keep that shape of that hair. It's going to be hard to do. Alright, so I want to keep the shape of that hair. And that means that if I want his head to switch or change, I've done no background training on this character, which essentially you should always do if you're going to be playing around with the character. I'm going to have to draw his hair from scratch, I guess. Again, because I just winged it. I'm going bald, dude. I mean, I'm 28, right? I'm not super old by any means, but baldness runs in my family, and I used to have really cool curly hair. And I remember when I was younger too. I was always petrified that I was gonna go bald, right? But when I was younger, you know, I kind of just thought about it for a second and didn't think about it anymore. And now I can go back to like my senior photos where I'm like hugging my friends and I'm going to prom and stuff, and like light won't even touch my scalp, you know? And I'm like, I thought I was going bald back then. Now, like I'm like buying hair products and I'm like, come on, stay in there. Stay in there. I don't know. I've been bald before, actually. I've cut a lot of my... I wonder if I can find it real quick. I cut off all of my hair one year. And it didn't look so bad. I mean, it wasn't, you know, as cool as curly hair is nowadays. I like how curly hair starts coming back into style as mine starts to fall out. That's pretty dope, you know. I like that, you know, growing all throughout high school and middle school, and fucking straight hair is what it is, you know. Straight hair is cool. Straight hair is sexy. Oh my god, look at this hair. Now I have curly hair, and like it's falling out. It's funny. Let's see. Man, it was a long ago. So 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago. That feels like just yesterday I was moving into that place. 2020. I don't know if you can see any of you probably can't see any of this, but these are some of the drawings I even did back when I was still bald. I was like drawing myself bald. Hold on. That's when it was starting to grow back a little bit. So essentially what happened was, over 2 years ago, I had like a stomach ulcer. I never got it checked out. I still haven't technically got it checked out. I'm alive, You know, I do be getting like woozy, like even right now, like I'm like really need to put something in my stomach. I need to get it checked out. But you know, I was like feeling really sick, and I was like, you know what? And I was. It has nothing to do with me cutting all my hair off, honestly. But I was like, you know, I'm feeling really sick. I'm feeling really bad, and I stopped drawing for a long time, and it was right before I actually cut off all my hair, and then I cut off all my hair, and I was like, now I feel even sicker. Like I don't know why I did that. You know. Somebody message me. What's up? Is there? I don't know. Your video is now able to watch. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want that. I don't want that public. I don't want that public. Ain't nothing on there. It's just me drawing frogs and shit. But I think I do talk about me getting high. And I don't want to talk about that in public until I'm out of this job. So, cause this is Thriller. Thrill all night. Uh-oh. Copyright. I didn't actually get my nose pierced, guys. Calm down. It is a photo. I'm sorry. It is a clip. It's an office clip thing, okay? But look, I don't look so bad. You know, I still look handsome, you know? I still look pretty good right there. I can grow a beard out too. I didn't look half bad with the beard. Hold on. It was right here too. Give me a second. Huh? I was growing it out. I was cavemaning it up. My main girl Lily. My main girl Vivian. I remember doing that. I actually miss her, man. I haven't talked to her forever. I think she's having a kid now. Everybody's having a kid. Damn. I haven't talked to her forever. That's crazy. But yeah, that's me. That's me, bald. I'm gonna try to keep that hair design. Again, I'm just winging it. It's not gonna look the same. Ooh, that's right. I can put in references as well. Hold on. Wait a minute. I remember that. I forgot about that. Hold on. So we're gonna take a screenshot of this. Nope, that's not how you screenshot things. Screenshot. Then we're gonna go to, nope. We're gonna go to Canvas, References. Boom. Beautiful. Now we're gonna go back up here, bring our references over. Oh, that's right, I gotta add an image, I guess. Oh! I just learned something else that's new. So if I'm like zooming in really close, I'm like drawing things out, it allows me to see it at how far. That's beautiful. This music is still on freaking 10. Where's it at? Just go ahead and skip forward, man. You're killing me. That's cool. I don't need that though. I want his hair. As you can see, I've been like mainly just drawing lately. I don't want to scroll down too far because I don't know what's all on here. But like, all that's in my images is my drawings. So I think roughly we got the shape down pretty well. He is further away, so it's going to be harder to get that very thin line shape going on while still having the fluentness. My nose is also going to be a lot bigger as well, but I just want it to be kind of cartoony. Best way to say it. Let's have his signature be two lumps. Give him a pretty big ear. So in this image, if I were to like really take my time on this drawing, I would notice that there's a bigger difference in planes on his face, right? Like that's way bigger than the plane I gave him earlier. And it makes his head almost elongated when I want it to be kind of tight-knit. So I'm gonna make it real quick and simple and just move it around if I can. If I can. This reminds me of the time where I drew a caricature of a friend of mine after we went to like a lake. She had lost her glasses, and I was like trying to make her feel good about it, or feel not good about losing her glasses, but feel better about the fact that she did lose her glasses. And I drew her like for the like one of my first like real trying to stylize, characterize these images, right? She reminded me a lot of Courage the Cowardly Dog, of Curious George, right? She always has this big smile on her face, and that's just kind of how she looks in my head, he looked more sad the other way. His eyes are further down, that's why. If I do it this way, his eyes look more open, right? But if I cut it in half, where it's a small dot, then I do it. Nope, now he just looks like he's bored of my cheese. Let's see if we can't figure out how this works. That kind of gives it a little bit better. I remember she used to always wear these little black earrings too. Give it a little shady shade. And there we go. Now he's lifted his head up. Let's the tears maybe? Ooh, much better, much better. I like that. I don't think it matches quite the style that I was going here, but much better. Okay, you're large, bud. Something that did take me forever to learn, then I just did it in like 2.7 seconds. If you ever open up this reference square and you can't get it to go small, and it's aggravating, grab it by this little square right here. Just put your finger right there on that little edge, and you can move it to whatever size you want to move it. No, I don't feel like anybody talked about that in the tutorial. I don't remember them talking about it. I just remember them like, oh, this is how you use the reference, this is how you open it up, this is how you import, and then they never talked about how to adjust the size. So I was like, you know, like trying to do all these, and like, come on, man, like you can't see me, but I'm struggling. But that's essentially what it is. This top thing right here, if I can get it to stay locked on, I need a new iPad. Mine's 4 or 5 years old. 5 years old. That was 2 years ago. It can't be 5 years though, because I graduated in 2000. It's gotta be like 6 or 7 now. Because I graduated in 2014. And I think 2 years later, 2016, I finally went to college. But I was only there for like a semester. That's when I got my iPad. That's why I'm using it as a reference. So this 6, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it was like 6 years ago. I haven't been in college for 6 years. But that's not right either, because I drew out my semesters. I only went for 2 semesters, but I went for like 2 years. So I haven't been in school for 4 years, not 6. Yeah, 4? I believe so. I don't know. I've had this iPad for a long time. It's starting to do like this little bubbly effect on the screen over here. You can't see it, but I can. It's like the lights are like, I don't know, shining up a curtain. I'm doing a whole lot of talking, not a whole lot of drawing. I don't want her standing back there forever, because it just kind of feels like she's like kind of feels like she'd be I don't know, stalking him in some way. Let's duplicate it. Close his eyes. Take away this. We can actually go back and still a point where his hand. No, we can't. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. We can go back and still point where his hand wasn't on us. It doesn't matter. Let's just draw it. Boop. I think it was like this. Should we have him... Would it be... I feel like it'd be more expressive visually if the arm he actually lifts up and throws would be this one, the one that's closest to us, and then toss the chalk. Only problem with that is that now I'd have to redraw all of those, as opposed to his right arm, which is now all behind his body and can't see it, and he throws it. So what we're gonna do is we're going to change the viewpoint. We're gonna make a whole new drawing. Here's what we're gonna do. Continuity error? I made a continuity error. Can anybody guess what I did wrong? It's when you don't pay attention to something frame by frame in a movie. I think that's what it's called. I think that's the name of it, or the word of it. I drew an earring on this guy, and he didn't have it. Oh, you can't even see it. Never mind. I did not do an earring. I guess his head is kind of low, though, as opposed to how it was before. Oh, wow. That blue is, like, spot on. Oh, look at this sad boy. I'm not that sad, I promise. Life sucks. I mean, I don't have the things that I want. I would really like a nice house, pretty decent house. I don't want to live like out in the sticks, but in a decently sized home with maybe a finished basement, because I hate storms. I'm a big baby when it comes to storms. Okay, so first off, a tornado blew down my house when I was a kid. All right. or at least the roof of my apartment. So shut up, Corey. You're a girly part. No, I'm not. Shut up. Let's bring it over a little bit. Erase this. Resketch. Back. So I'm trying to line up. I'm trying to cheat is what I'm trying to do, so I don't have to draw so much, but I'm wasting more time doing it. I'm trying to line up the joint of his shoulder that's right here to where his arm will be as he pulls it out. Sorry. As he pulls it out. And then tries to chuck the chalk. And essentially, I'm trying to cheat myself in doing it, and I don't think that's gonna work. Should I have his back straight now? Ooh, maybe that's okay. Hold on. Settings, occupancy. Let's actually make this really dark because I'm gonna need a lot of help if that's the way I'm gonna go. So we're actually going to see that blue and red, the first and second, kind of come into play. This little like 30-minute storyboard that I was going to do is now turned into a full-blown, I'm just going to talk and not draw, but full-blown fucking animation. Oh no! Alright, so we're going to still this drawing back. Bring his head back. We're going to really make these frames work for it. There we go. That's it. Hold on. No. Too much. That's it. That's what I want. Too thick. This arm is like this thick, so it should not be that thick. Hair is covering up everything, dude. Sometimes you have to act it out, because if you don't know what you're doing, then you're kind of just throwing it to the wind. Grabbing this like so. Is this a different playround? Black play? No, it's the same one. Let's start from the beginning again. Because I didn't get copyrighted off of that one, and I think I have 2 strikes already because I've just been uploading videos and not paying attention to what's playing in the background. Oh, did I just move you? I did. I imagine this is what it's like to be an animator. You know, with the overpriced school, though, you know. And I'm just sitting here trying to fucking... So, see it like this. So he's a little bit more exaggerated with his arm. A little bit more flamboyant. Excuse you. What? Something always has to go wrong when you're recording, you know? It can't just be something simple. Oh no! Is it not frozen? Okay, cool. Just looks a little too extended. Like, I get that from this point to this point, and then the shoulder over here to the shoulder over here seems like the same length. It just looks like he's overextending his motion, you know? think I'm overthinking it. Let's go ahead and duplicate it. I'm going to bring all of this back some, like so. This is, to me, this is how easy animation is. It's not this easy. And now that I'm looking at his back kind of extended, this whole area down here needs to be brought way up. His proportions are like, so this is his neck's right here. This is the size of his head. His neck is like being crushed into his body. His shoulders might be up some, sure, why not? But then his torso, right? His torso that should be right here is being really squished. Might have a couple more bones. Yeah, cartoons, you know? Cartoons. You can't think about these things. Don't think about these. Don't think about it. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm having a good time with this. This is exciting. Because I'm finally feeling like I'm doing something, you know? Even though I don't have like an audience, I don't have like, I don't know. I don't have that nice house, finished basement, you know? That is not where your hand should be. Race. It just feels like I'm getting there, you know? I haven't saved up really any money. I've been helping out, you know, a lot. And I've also been spending a lot too. Like an idiot. So pretty. I mean, his proportions are still off to me, but let's see how it looks. Let's play it. It's when you play through an animation in my head, I'd imagine that's what it's like for, and that's the equivalent of an animator getting up and stepping back and looking at their work, right? Oh, it's so pretty. Ugh! Hold on, we're gonna export it. We're gonna export. Shares animated. Why does it look like that? Per frame color palette. Web ready. Dethering? Why does it look like that? What? Am I doing all of this for nothing? What? Okay, hold on. Let's just export it. See what it looks like. Let's not get up in a iffy with the stiffy and the iffy, you know. That's my boy LeVon. Lonnie Bond. Where'd he go? I thought I exported it. Aww. Give me a likesies. I like you too. What's going on with the internet? Why is it not working? No, because it looks too sad. I can't, not yet. It looks too sad. Hold on. I'm gonna try to export it. Because if they don't see the full video, they're gonna be like, oh, Corey's just a sad guy. Hold on. Let's see. Time lapse. Did I click the wrong one? Animated GIF? Cancel. Animated PNG? Let's make it 3. That's so cool. Endorphins. Endorphin? Endorphin. Oh no, is my pen? Oh, I thought my pen was dead. So it's kind of like Wingardium Leviosa. Let's pick his body up just a little bit, see if that helps. So I'm imagining that, you know, this whoop shape. And see, now the animator in me wants to like move this arm too, to like adjust for that throw, you know, like he's like kind of thing, or maybe even just a little bit to just like slap his arm down to the side and then throw it. But that's gonna take so much time. I'm not trying to spend too much time. I do like the difference in size when I did that, though. It does feel like it adjusted his body some. He does still feel like he's really crushed down into himself, but we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore it. Let's see. Let's do it one more time. Keep this elbow relatively in that shape because it's not going to grow upwards, you know what I mean? You gotta know how to draw these shapes in different forms, man. You gotta know. Part of the reason why I want to get this done quick too is because, you know, this I don't know, this message has been playing out in my head a lot here lately, like for the last couple of weeks, where it's like people just talk differently. They don't even know that they're speaking in different languages, but they are. That looks stupid. Comes out like this. So now that thumb, some people get this. Oh, I'm not seeing it. Some people get this wrong. This thumb right here. This thumb right here is now going to switch places. It's going to go over to that side. It's not actually going over to that side, but my palm is getting switched. It's getting flipped up. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. I don't know when you guys got cut off, but I'm now switching that palm upward. I'm thinking about the cylinder shape that's the arm, right? Thinking about the thickness in comparison to this thickness, right? Relative to this one. And I'm relatively trying to keep in mind where his joints are and that they're moving in that pattern. That's I feel like that's the basis for animation. I could be wrong. I didn't study to become an animator. I didn't go to school for any of it, but let's see. You also kind of have to keep the thickness of the hand up. Turning his hand into jello. Should I have him touch her skirt? There's like a funny little, he whips it up, and he accidentally catches her skirt as he like throws it, and that's how he realized she's even standing there, like that type of deal, you know. Still feel like your hand is a little too small there, bud. Let's move it over this way. I don't like how it doesn't give me the option to change that yellow bar again, or the selection. So when you select it like this, and you hit the move arrow up in the left hand corner there that just turned blue, there's a little yellow. I can't draw an arrow at it, but there's a little yellow this thingy right here. And it adjusts the cube that's essentially always finding the center point of what you've selected. Right? So it's always going to be like, watch this edge right here. See how that blue dot always, this line always stays outside of that? Give me a second. This is trying to like talk against the computer. Right, I need to find a soundtrack where it's just soft and soothing all the way through, and it doesn't like, because to you guys, like, I have my volume down as low as I possibly can. I guess I could just talk in silence. I don't like that. But I'm also watching my voice thing, recording thing at the bottom, and I don't know if you guys can hear me over that sound. The little black dots, you can't see it. The little black dots is essentially, I think, the medium for the loudest that it could sound like, and, you know, where it might actually be at. And I'm always kind of like fighting against those black dots, I feel like. But that being said, this red is also like, that's the loudest you've been. I'm assuming. I don't know. And I feel like I'm always fighting against those black dots to try to stay louder and stay more like relevant. Back to the subject at hand. I wish that this, when I adjust it, you know, and then I go to adjust these items, that it comes back. And I can do it again if I need to. Instead of getting undone, reselecting it, you know. Just kind of sucks. Nope. We're still in the select mode. Oh. I'm getting hungry again. So if we're looking at it right, the thumb is actually going to be on this side. He's still going to be kind of clutching it a little bit like this. That's not suggestive at all. Let's draw it in there a little bit thicker. Putting some ink down. Might even give him some Naruto sleeves. Now the designer in me is kind of coming out, and I want to make these lines thicker based upon the emphasis that they're holding. let's actually make her dress fall back a little bit when he touches it. Oh, let's have her also be in her own head. Like she's listening to her music, and she like, you know, looks down at him after he touches her. So they're having like a moment where they're like, you know, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you standing so damn close? Now I don't want him to look like he has on socks, because now I'm wondering about where they're at, you know, for him to meet up with her like that. To erase this one. We're going to delete this one. Alright, we can duplicate it. We're actually going to draw it. So I do know this in animation. If you want something to seem fast, you cut the amount of panels you have in between something. So instead of having it like this, you kind of just go from this point to this point, right? I do know that much. So we're gonna have her big bold lines kind of get tossed up a little bit. As he really pulls that image out, like so. And now we're gonna have his arm, this one fall back, and have his eyes open up a little bit. Actually looked pretty cool. I mean, not for this scene, but I like how his I like how his eye is just like this simple shape right here. It's got this edge. I'm super passionate about artwork, okay? I haven't been for so long, and now I feel like for some reason it just got like unlocked. And I don't know if it's being able to record myself now. I'm just gonna keep that one on there. That's also another problem you have to deal with when you're sketching. Now, to be honest, all of this is in the earliest form. If I wanted to make this like a legit thing, I would do an actual storyboard first. I'd plan out their outfits. I'd plan out their expressions. I have seen that too. Like if you have like a character design, you'll have like the character standing still, plain face, it's different outfits on them, and then you'll have the different faces on it, and then you'll have the different items he might have as well, and it's like a character board, because that's something that I used to do. I used to actually do that as a freelancer for a while. One of my biggest ones was to one of my friends. I think he paid me $300, and I did like a not hyper realistic, but a hyper detailed drawing of one of his characters, which to me kind of looked like the wombat from Ratchet and Clank is the best way to describe it. I think it came out pretty decently good. This feels like it's getting stopped up. Yep. He's probably watching something. I want to grab something else to eat. Apple pie. Oh, I look jacked. suffer from gingivitis. I don't actually suffer. I might. I haven't been to the dentist in a while. It's hard to go to the dentist when you're poor. I'm gonna have to wait until I finish eating this. It takes a lot of energy to eat this. A lot of motion and emotion. Apple bird. I got a pineapple bird. Pineapple bird. I swear, if I was staying in this hotel with anybody else, I would not be recording nearly as often as I am. No blood. Remember to brush your teeth, dude. Brush your teeth. That's what I said. I brush my teeth. Alright. It's one of the fancy ones. It's got different settings. It's got clean, whiten, and massage. Why do I have to massage things in my mouth? Turn off! Turn off! I bet this will stay in my stomach longer. I really need to just stop and eat something. I want to finish this. It took about 3 to get there, so it should only take 1 to get to the end, to the next spot. I was gonna make it to where his eyes kind of opened up a little bit, but that'd be too slow. That's good, that's just. Ah. I got something stuck in my mouth. It's the last bite too. Got stuck in my tooth. Ah, gross. Did he lean back as he went? Yeah, he did. So if we're gonna lean back as we go, then we should probably lean forward a little bit if we do it that way too. Yeah. Sometimes I have to remind myself which side it goes on to, man. The thumb always points to your nose. Just try to remember that. Oh, why'd you go so large? I'm not being very cartoony. I'm trying to be more anatomically correct. Anatomy? More anatomically. I don't know. So essentially what I want to do is I want the hand to go like this. I'm having too much trouble. It actually was looking pretty good there for a second, but I'm having too much trouble. So we're gonna go back to the basics. Back to the basics. I don't know if that's actually from something. And you just kind of erase it out a little bit, because that's the shape. That's the shape that your hand is. If you actually look at your hand, it is basically a little box, right? If you're ever having troubles, look for the boxes. If I really had a lot of time, I would make this like bounce up. You know, just go what is it? Boing, and then it kind of stretches down a little bit. Like it catches itself up here at the top. And then pulls sort of toward the middle, I guess. Until it flattens out. But I'm not doing all that. Go away. Go away. You got the thumb. Thumb comes off the hand a little bit. And although it is a box, it's also kind of like a mitt, like a little curvature. So I mean, it's really more like this. The hand is complex, okay? Even for us experienced. We like to play it off like, yeah, we got it. I could draw hands. What's up? I got it. I got the link. What you want? What you looking for? But in all actuality, bro, that's a good 10% of our drawing is just, or like 50% of our drawing is just sitting there trying to figure out the hand. Alright, so let's see how that looks. He's drawing. He's upset with the drawing. He scribbles it out. He looks before he throws. He goes to throw it. His hand gets caught in her skirt, dropping the chalk at her feet. Now, do I want it to look like at the back of his head as he like turns around? See, now I'm kind of thinking of like a this scenario where he's like turning himself around a little bit, puts his hand on the ground, type thing. but like that would be a little too suggestive, I think. I mean, it's a great angle, but I don't know. I just feel like it's too. Look up my skirty. Maybe if we do it where it's like. I kind of want to see that chalk drop though. Maybe still kind of do it that way, but start off at her feet. As the chalk hits the ground or falls, he's like turning around a little. No, that still looks weird. This is why you storyboard. I also don't like this. This feels lazy. This might look like there's something bubbling in his back. Because it jumps from here to here is really what the problem is. So let's go back. Let's change this out. No. Let's change this out. Just kind of give it like in between vibes, I guess. I think the problem is that I'm breathing through my arm. You can't see this. I'm trying to fix that hump that we keep seeing when you like, yeah, this. I think the problem is that I'm breathing through my arm. I think that's what's going on. He's not so much breathing through his shoulders, he's breathing through his arm. What are we doing? I don't know what's happening. I think that's also there. We can still have him have another moment of shock, I think. Maybe even just like zoom out. Since we're making it so simple, we're not trying to change the angle of the camera too much. Let's have him have another moment of shock as he just realized he just touched something. Not somebody, but something. Kind of still keeping in mind of that swish. In I think in Disney or whatever, this little skirt right here wouldn't just go whoop and then back to where it began. This thing would go. I know that they're not that crazy with it, but if I had enough time to do all the individual little nuances. It's still pretty suggestive, just because of what I'm doing, I guess. The like skirt, you know. She has on shorts underneath it. All right, shut up. I'm just gonna duplicate this because it seems so bright in comparison to everything else. Ah, see. Let's actually change this, because it doesn't really look. Oh, what's this? Go away. What are you doing? No, go away. I'm asking you to come to the party. That should have more energy. Sitting there, he's drawing, he kind of gets upset. I want to make it look like he's scribbling it out a lot faster, but he's not. Still seems slow. Probably should just get rid of this one entirely. Just go straight to that. Let's find out. I'm gonna hide it, see what happens. I don't know if hiding it will stop it from popping up on the screen as blank though, or if it'll just skip over it. Ah, I like it. I like it. That was a beautifully drawn hand too. You saw how much time we spent on that? Too bad it doesn't matter. We could just keep it. Just in case if I want to redraw this scene and put more things in it, we don't have to exit. Let's put more emphasis on her skirt moving. I actually kind of think I remember watching an animation. It was like, I remember when I was watching it. I was watching it in Columbia, Missouri. So that was like 11 years ago? No. God, it's been longer than that. I was 8 years old. We left Kansas. 9, 10. Moved to Columbia? No, moved to Collinsville, Illinois. So 10, 11, possibly 12. So I was like 13. No, because Columbia, Missouri. Is that the first house we stayed? I think that was the first house we stayed in. I know these are memories that only I can see in my head, but I'm trying to think of when I watched this video, because I remember watching it. It was like right after Avatar: The Last Airbender. or the first time I ever watched that thing, and it was like right after I got to Columbia, because they were talking about what is it? It's like when your brain is thinking about what might happen and drawing more emphasis on your brain trying to make those checks, those check boxes, where it's like, okay, so the ball is rolling, it's still in motion, check. It's not slowing down, check. It's gonna fall off the table because the edge is getting closer, check. And that's kind of like how it is with the skirt. He pushes on it a little bit, which makes it pop up, which means that he is potentially going to move it somehow, and then so. Probably just need to cut off a lot of that. If I don't animate it to go faster, then I probably just need to cut off a lot of that. Why aren't you wearing shoes, bud? Should we have her move now? I feel like she should move. At least a little bit, right? She just got her skirt touched. That's not how legs move, Corey. There's two joints, or there's two anchor points. You have the anchor point, which is her hip, and you have the anchor point, which is her foot. If you move her hip out, right, that means that her hip is getting wider. That's not how hips work. So we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to buckle. And we're gonna have to buckle. So let's actually erase this, because this is causing too much confusion. This as well. I'm going to erase all that. I'm going to crush this up a little bit. Bring her leg out ever so slightly. And then we're going to bring her leg back in to match where that anchor point is. And do the same over here. Actually, this one probably won't move all that much. Let's see. And I'm erasing. I'm actually erasing the previous one. Let's hope that I can get it back. Well, you guys can't see none of this. Fuck that. Get rid of you. Duplicate. I was wondering why I didn't see a lot of that stuff. Erase. 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 So we're going to have her hand come down. Because she's, I mean, it's a knee-jerk reaction, you know. Something got tugged, she's like, what is that? Don't touch that. What is that? Stop touching me. It's actually just a smudge. Gucci, what do you want to eat tonight? I don't know. I'm hungry. Yeah, chicken. can't eat that many cheese sticks, dude. Now you eat mangoes too? And how long has it been since you cooed? It's been a second, hasn't it? Okay. We're here eating a whole bag of cheese sticks. Look like one of those panda bears eating into like a bamboo. Is it like phrased and tears apart? Stop trying to cheat the system. First off, you're too large. Stop. So it's the same with the arms. Your body is going to move in a swinging motion, right? It's not going to go to get to the point that it needs to be at, right? So if I want his head to be swinging upwards like this, then he's going to go like that. So let's actually draw those lines out. Now that I'm thinking about it, I remember them talking about this in that video too. Or at least I remember seeing it. It was like guiding lines. I think my biggest problem is that I'm keeping his face anchored down where his chin is right now. And that's really what's killing this for me. Let's make your body go up a little bit. Just touch something. Let's freak out a little bit. this arm out some, maybe. Draw your head kind of right here. No, that's still too small. Let's draw it up here. There we go. There we go. Starting to look like something. I'm like, what's happening right now? Why I'm having so much difficulty? Why this is seeming so difficult for me is that I'm trying to worry about the way the lines look and the way, like that eye thing that I was talking about earlier, where it's like he had a little edge down here at the bottom, and I was like, oh, that looks so cool. Right? I'm worrying more about that than I'm worrying about the structure of the drawing or the structure of the creature, and you have to pay attention to that, otherwise the creature don't work. Now, something else that's interesting right now is you're actually able to see this arm, right? Whereas before, when he lifted his body up, you couldn't see that shoulder. Now, the reason why I'm allowing that to happen is because the arm is extended out down this way, right? We are not, what are we at right now? An hour and 50 minutes. And I've been copying and pasting too. And I only really like it when it starts to about right here. So everything before that is just nonsense to me. I don't know what the front view of his hair looks like. This is new territory for me. Nobody likes that. Let's do it a little bit more box shape. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I worked with a guy named Lupe. Lupe. Or Napoleon, something like that. And he would always say, if you like it, I love it. Or he'd be like, I like it. He would just say that. I don't know if he got it from something, if it's from an old show he used to watch, or whatever it may be, but he would say that from time to time. I like it. I was just like, nah, funny. Let's give it a little. This always seems so cute to me. This like little edge right here on drawings around the nose. I always think that was pretty cute. I also think that this is really cute, where it has like that little shadow around the eye. I'm a guy. I think things are cute. We exist. What's up? Now I'm gonna die alone. There we go. Super cool. I actually really like that. Boom. Oh, I love that character design. Hold on. Let's see. Look at that guy. Super confused. Has no idea what's happening. What the fuck? What did I just touch? What is that? This is back before all of this. Little bitty nobodies. Oh, let's get rid of that. That doesn't need to be there. Settings. Let's go back to 1. No. 2. 2. Erase that. That's not supposed to be there. Why do you jump all the way to the end like that? Uh-oh. That doesn't look right. Why his head pops up like that? That went like 0 to 100 real quick. So let's see how that looks. That's not so bad. I thought it was going to look a lot worse. Let's export it. Save it. Export it. See, this is that. Oh, it was just right there. Where'd it go? Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you too. I thought I exported it right. What am I doing wrong? Share layers. Share image. Share as animated PNG. Export. Check. Save image. Save to files. Let's just go directly to it. Let's post in story. Yeah, let's do that. Post in story. Nope. It's just doing. Oh no! What are you doing to me? Why isn't this working? PNG files. Animated GIF. Animated MP4, maybe? Save. Export successfully. You're fucking lying to me. I know it. You're not. You're not lying to me. Setting. Let's go to frames per second. Let's go to 4, 5, 5. I like it. It seems very choppy, but I knew that was going to happen because I'm not going to put a whole lot of layers on it. It's just like, what? What? It hits the ground. Bing, bada, boom. Big bada boom. Big bada boom. Alright, so now it's time to really get an idea of her character. Setting. Big bada boom. How do I want to do this? I don't know what I want her to look like. So let's just sketch it on out. Why not? Do we want an oval face? Do we want a rounded face? Big bada boom. Some glasses. Do we want her to be cute? Be emo? I don't know, man. I don't know what I want to do. You can start to see my energy die out because I didn't get anything to eat. My energy's starting to go. Oh no. Be down there like, what you doing, boy? What you doing down there? What you doing? what you trying to see down there, boy? That's funny. Let's see. I want her to be petite. To be simple, same, pretty much relatively the same type of character design as Oh Boy was. Right. One of these little numbers. This isn't supposed to be there, but I like the freckle, so let's add it. Now I'm kind of seeing her as being maybe a black chick with sort of a slimmer face, maybe elongate a little bit. Short hair, maybe some flowy, wavy looks, maybe some dreads even. Oh god, no, don't do dreads, Corey. I'm trying to animate this, man. I'm trying to stay here forever drawing hair. Can you imagine having to draw every single line? I've done it in the past. I know I remember doing it on here. I was like, no, don't you ever do that, sir. Don't. Let's pin this down. Looks too weird. Kakarot! Looks too weird. Her face looks too long, actually. Let's bubble them out a little bit. Now she looks stupid. Give me a second. Give me a moment. Now she looks disgusting. Okay, hold on. I'm having so much trouble. Give me a second. Let's duplicate it. Duplicate. Flip. Bring it over here. Actually, let's bring it all the way out. Bring it down. Bring it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Hands on your knees. There we go. Spending way too much time on this character. She's a nun. Or is it Muslim? I mean, actually, a lot of people wear these things. You still can't see it. I'm just over here drawn away. You're not even getting any of the experience. you telling me that it doesn't exist again? Is that what's happening? You show icon. I think that's where we're gonna leave it off. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm dying on the inside, dude. I think it's more of a stomach ulcer thing because I've been eating a lot of salt lately. A lot. Like a lot. Way more than I probably ever should. Open the fuck up. Yeah, we're gonna end it there. My computer's messing up with me. It's not wanting to work. Connect. Yeah, it's failing. Rain of air. Sad days. But, I can't even show you the image. Damn. Let's see. Yeah, I can't even show you the image. I don't understand why we have to pay money for this. I really don't. I don't. That should just come with the software. Because, I mean, you should already want to put your computer and your iPad together. Right? Bluetooth, kind of same little category, right? These things should just cross over. I don't get why they don't. Yeah, closing up. Even if it starts up again. Even if you work. We're still gonna end there. I just want to show the image a little bit. Just one more time. Just one more time. Let's see that beautiful animation. Come on! Connecting! Damn it. It's all good. It'll be on my Instagram. Check out my Instagram. This is my Instagram. Check out my Instagram. Check me out. Got some other stuff I was just recently working on. I should have just drew it like this. I think I was kind of trying to there at the end. You guys didn't see that, but that's kind of how I was doing it. Here lately, I've been relatively getting the same amount of views and likes, I think, as I was getting a while back. Where's it at? Where is it at? Here, I mean, that's 30. Who said that? What? I missed it. Dang. Who is this? Who are you? I think I knew you from high school, maybe? I don't know. But it's like starting to go up slowly again. Just very slowly. But I'm starting to actually post stuff. Like I wasn't before. You know, people are commenting to me and like saying, "Hey, Core, what's up?" Not nearly as recent as they used to. This is from yesterday. I did a video of this. My person hasn't texted back yet, but I did a video of this. Kind of giving this frog a whirl is essentially what I was doing. But this image, this story I wanted to tell, this story was bugging the back of my mind. I still haven't finished it. I might end up finishing it. More than likely not. If it takes me more than 3 hours to do something, I usually kind of dry out on it. Sad enough. We're only at the 2-hour mark. Maybe I might come back. But that's it. Think about a name for this guy. Choose me, huh? I can't even click on you. I already blocked you. Ow. Who are you? Destiny for other people. Oh, Oh, you're Levon's friend. We hung out like once, I think. Stop them piercing.
Peyton.
Are they making noises in the background? Are they? Is there sound in this video?
Peyton. Peyton.
Ah, itchy. Alright. 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 I'm out. What?